Warwick is a town and locality in southeast Queensland, Australia, lying 130 kilometres southwest of Brisbane. It is the administrative centre of the Southern Downs Region local government area. The surrounding Darling Downs have fostered a strong agricultural industry for which Warwick, together with the larger city of Toowoomba, serve as convenient service centres. The town had an urban population of 15,380 as at June 2018. Having declined slightly at an average annual rate of -0.15% year-on-year over the preceding 5 years. The Condamine River meanders from the east to the northwest of Warwick. One of its tributaries, Rosenthal Creek, enters Warwick from the south and enters the Condamine within Warwick. The Cunningham Highway and the New England Highway jointly enter Warwick from the north, cross the Condamine River, and then turn west within the town close to the Warwick Central Business District. The Cunningham Highway then continues west towards Goondiwindi, while the New England Highway heads south towards Stanthorpe. The Condamine River often floods, which can disconnect the northern and southern parts of Warwick and close the highways. Gauges that measure river height are used to provide flood alerts to residents. Low-lying land around the river is mostly used for recreation to minimize the damage caused by flooding, with most developed areas at higher levels. Queen's Park is a major park based around the river and the highway crossing. The Warwick Central Business District is laid out on a grid pattern and lies within 1 or 2 blocks of the long Main Street, Palmerin Street, with Grafton Street the major cross street. The statue of former Queensland Premier Thomas Burns is located at their intersection. Warwick Hospital is a 54-bed facility and is the hub hospital for the Southern Downs. It offers a range of hospital services, including emergency services. It also offers visiting specialist services, allied health services, community health services and several clinics. It has a staff of 21 doctors, 147 nurses, and 21 administration and ancillary staff. Hospital services include Aboriginal health services, cardiology clinic, child protection, dental, dietetic services, healthy lifestyle coordinator services, maternal and child health services, national respite, occupational therapy, pediatric services. The Abbey of the Roses, circa 1893, in Warwick is the grandest Gothic sandstone building on the Southern Downs. It was the former home of the Sisters of Mercy Convent and is heritage listed. It now operates as a reception, function centre and B&B accommodation. This is the Defiance Mill on Churchill Drive, Warwick. The mill processes around 35,000 tonnes of maize per annum. The Warwick Mill first ground wheat into flour 133 years ago. The Warwick Mill was built in 1874, and sold the first wheat flour in 1877. The company sold flour from its own store in Warwick from 1882 to compete against the big city flour mills. In 1886, the mill went through an upgrade including the introduction of electricity. 1950 saw a large section of the plant burn down and new owners purchased the mill and rebuilt it. In 1960 wheat flour production ceased, leaving only the stock feed section until closing in 1965. The site continued as a grain depot only until 1989, when Defiance purchased the site and began rebuilding as a special-purpose maize milling plant. 1991 saw the first maize grits produced for corn flake processing. The Warwick site was chosen due to its strategic location to proven maize-growing areas. The mill has seen off fire damage, wartime and farming downturns, with a period of dormancy between 1965 and 1989 when it was only a grain depot. Today it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week operation, employing 15 full-time staff, with some of its products ending up on container ships to Korea, Thailand, Japan and even Egypt.